Hello there.
Alright guys, me back
Hello there.
again to take you through your follow along workout. Today we're going to do another interval style workout. We're going to go for 4 rounds. It's going to be 2 minutes on and 1 minute off. Okay, so that's 2 minutes of work and 1 minute of rest. What you're going to be doing in those 2 minutes is 20 push press. Okay, so push press is from the shoulder to overhead with a dip and a drive. 20 push press, 40 double unders, and in the remaining time you're going to do some max burpee lunges. Okay, max burpee lunges, just a burpee coming up, jumping lunges, 2 jumping lunges, 1 on each leg, and then repeat until your 2 minutes is up. Then you're going to get 60 seconds of rest. Push press, you can use whatever you have. I'm going to be using a barbell because that's what I have. If you have weights for your barbell that you can go up in ascending weight, I'm going to start with barbell 5s, 10s and then 15s on. That'll be my 4 rounds. If you're doing that, we're going to decrease those reps. Okay, we're going to start with 18 reps for round 1, 16 for round 2, 14 for round 3 and 12 for the last round. If you're just using the same weight the whole way through, just do 20 reps of your push press for every round. If you're using a dumbbell or a kettlebell, single arm, do 10 on one and 10 on the other. Don't alternate between them every single rep. So 10 on one arm, switch over, 10 on the other. And then we move on to our double unders. If you can't do double unders, you're going to double up your single unders. Just going to do skips. You're going to do 80 skips, okay? If you can't skip at all, we're going to try and get into that notion of skipping. So you're going to do our jumps and our taps. Okay, we're going to jump up, tap our hips at the top of our jump. If you're in between kind of singles and doubles, by all means go on ahead, try and do some doubles. If you want to do single double, single double, work away until you get probably 8 to 10 doubles done. If not, just jump and do double taps on your hips. And that'll get us into the frame of mind for doing those double unders. Before that though, I'm going to start with a warm-up. Warm-up today, we're going to do 3 rounds of calf raises straight into inchworm lunges. Okay, so you're going to do your calf raises. We're going to do 10 calf raises with both feet together, and then we're going to do our inchworm. So we'll do an inchworm out, press up into our lunge. Okay, we're going to do that 3 ways. You're going to do your calf raises with your feet together, with your toes together, and then with your heels together, like so. For our lunges on our inchworms, you'll do your inchworm, come up. You'll start off doing your lunges backwards, and then we'll go for forwards, and then we'll go for jumping lunges in our 3rd round. Once you've done 3 rounds of that, we're going to move on and we're going to do 2 rounds to try and get our skipping and our strict press warmed up. We're going to do 60 seconds of taps or single unders, just normal skipping, and then you're going to do some strict press, okay? Whether that be with your barbell, your kettlebell, your dumbbell, your plate, whatever you have. We'll probably do roughly 10 reps of that. Second round then, you're going to move on and try and do some double unders. If you've got double unders, if you don't have double unders, just try and work on them for 60 seconds, and then we're going to move it into our push press. We'll walk you through the push press in a wee bit more detail later on. And then after that's done, you're going to do 1 warm-up round, because this is going to get your heart rate jacked through the roof. This is a fast-paced workout, so we're trying to get as much work done as we can in those 2 minutes and hopefully recover in the 60 seconds. So we're going to go for 1 warm-up round, which is going to be 5 push press, 20 double unders and 8 burpee jumping lunges, should I say. We're going to do that, recover a wee minute or 2, and then we're going to get into the workout. Okay, so we're going to start into our warm-up. We're going to do those 3 rounds of our calf raises and our inchworm lunges, okay? So we're just going to start off with our feet nice and close together, heels together, toes together. We're just going to go right up onto the balls of our feet, like so. I'm going to go for 10 reps, okay? That's 5. We're trying to keep our balance here. Try not to fall over, try and be nice and stable in that top position. Try not to rush them. Take a wee pause in the top. Just really feel those calves. Once you're done there, we're going to come down into our inchworm. So our inchworm, keeping those legs locked out, quads squeezed, knees locked out. We're going to hinge over, touch the ground, walk it out as far as we can. If you can do a press up, you're going to do a press up. If you can't, go onto those knees, do a press up. From there, we're going to walk those hands back in with our legs still nice and locked out. From there then, we're going to take a step back into our lunge, okay? That's 1 and 2. Knee touches the ground every single time. Front knee straight over the ankle, okay? Don't want it too far forward, don't want it too far back. Straight over the ankle and stand. Okay, you're going to do 3 of those. So that would be 6 in total, because that is 3 each leg. Once that's done, we're going to do that for another 2 rounds. Only for round 2, we're going to take those feet and turn our heels out, keeping our big toes together. Nice locked out legs, going into those calf raises again, okay? Nice controlled manner at the top. These should not be fast, nice and slow and controlled. Once we've done 10, into our inchworm again, taking it forward, doing a press, and then we're going to go into some lunges forward. It's the exact same thing as reverse. Front knee directly over the ankle, back knee touches the ground every single time. Nice, tall chest. Once you've done 3 of those each leg, going for our last round, we're going to go heels together, toes pointed outwards, straight up into those calf raises. Same thing, trying to work for stability here the whole time. These should not be nice and fast like this. They should be full extension, nice controlled manner at the top. Once we're done there, back into our inchworms. Coming up, and then we're going to go into our jumping lunges, okay? Want full extension here, big jump into that lunge, jump to that lunge, okay? What I don't want to see is this. Make sure you reach full extension, totally open up the hips at the top, nice and tall, 3 on each leg. Good. Once those are done, we're going to move on to our 2 rounds of our skipping and our strict press work. So for your skips, you're going to need a rope obviously, unless you're doing some taps. I have a timer set, you're just going to go for 60 seconds. Excuse me, I'm going to do 60 seconds of skips for my first round, and then I'm going to work on some double unders for my second round. If you don't have skips or dubs and you just want to practice the movement, what you're going to do is nice tall jumps, like so, looking those knees out. Once you reach the top, you're going to tap those hips twice, okay? Nice, loud, audible tap, okay? I don't want any wee quiet taps. So 60 seconds into our skipping, starting in 3, 2, 1. Just try and get comfortable skipping. Try and keep the elbows in. Try not to go too far out. If you go too far out, you're going to stop. Try and move the rope through your wrist, not a big circle with your arms like so. Try to move everything from the rest. Nice and controlled jump. If you want to do some single leg stuff, that's fine. Just warm up those calves a wee bit more. Warm up the motor pattern. Keeping that head up, looking forward. Your heels should kiss the ground. So the first thing that should touch the ground is the ball of your foot. Your head should kiss it and come back up. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what should be happening. So once we've done 60 seconds of that, we're going to move on to our barbell or our kettlebell, dumbbell, plate, whichever. If you're going for a kettlebell, take it into that front rack. We're just going to press it up overhead in that nice strict pressing motion, okay? You're trying to keep it in nice and close to the body. Don't let it way out here. Keep it nice and close, down and up again. We're going to do 5 on each arm if you have a single arm implement. If you have a barbell or a plate and you want to go double arm, that's fine. I'm going to get that chin out of the way and press that bar up overhead 10 times, okay? Once you're up here, if you're feeling a wee bit knacky in the shoulders, just move around a wee bit. Try and open yourself up. Really try and push that head through in that chest, like so. I'm going to do 10 reps, like so. Once we've done those, we're going to go into our second round. This is the round you're going to work on those double unders, okay? We're going to go for 60 seconds working on double unders. And then we're going to go back into some more strict press. Or push press, sorry. We're going to go into some push press. So, starting in 3, 2, 1. We're going to start into those double unders. Good start. Again, trying to keep those elbows in nice and close. Trying to move through the wrists, okay? Keeping those legs nice and straight at the top. If somebody asks you to jump, you wouldn't jump like that. You would jump, let those knees out, like so, okay? Once you've done 60 seconds of that, we are going to go through our push press, okay? For the push press, whether you're using a kettlebell, a barbell, doesn't really matter, it's the exact same thing, okay? We're getting in that front rack, and then you're going to use a nice dip and a drive up, okay? We're trying to fully extend through the hips, the knees and the ankles, using as much momentum of our body to push that weight up overhead without using our arm, okay? You'll only go so far, and then the arm will have to come in and save you the rest of the range of motion. So when we're dipping down, want to keep that back nice and perpendicular with the floor, okay? What you don't want to do is lean back, or what you don't want to do is lean forward, okay? If the weight goes out in front of you, you'll never get it. If you're leaning back, you can cause back problems. You want to be nice and braced in your core, okay? So we're dipping down through the knees. Once you reach that full extension at the top, big punch, like so. Our legs come back to a locked out position, okay? This is not a power jerk where we would dip down, drive up and come back below and then stand. This is a push jerk, okay? So we dip down, straight up, legs are nice and straight, okay? So dip, drive, drive. Don't start the dip again until you get that kettlebell down into your front rack or your barbell, okay? So only dip, only start coming back down when that kettlebell or weight, whatever, is in your front rack position. So we're dipping down, driving up, wait until it's in the front rack, dip down, drive up, like so. You're going to do 10 of these, or 5 each arm, whichever implement you have. Like so. Good. Once we have done those, we're going to move on then and do our 1 round warm up. Okay. For your 1 round warm up, we are going to do 5 push press with whatever implement you have, 20 double unders, and 8 burpee jumping lunges. For your burpee jumping lunges, we're going to start off just by doing a burpee. Okay. Going to go down to the floor. First thing that hits is our hands. Going to shoot those legs back. Let the knees come in contact with the floor, and then we're going to try and worm the rest of the way down. These are for efficiency. These are the fastest way to do burpees. Okay. So we're coming down, hands reach the floor, legs go back, knees come down, and then we get chest all the way to the floor. Just do it in reverse to come up. Think about somebody pulling your hips straight up to the roof. That will automatically bring your hands in nice and, or your feet in nice and close to your hands. Stand up, and then we're going to go into our jumping lunge. Okay, so we're going to start with a jump into that lunge, jump into that lunge, back to the start position, then into our next rep, like so. When you're ready, we are going to grab our weight. 1 round, we're going to do 5 push press, 20 double unders, and 8 burpee lunges. In 3, 2, and 1. As you can tell, this is not my skipping rope. And 20. Then we're going to go into those 8 burpee lunges. That's 1. 2. 3. 8. Okay, so once you've done all those, you should be good to start your workout. Again, the workout is 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. In those 2 minutes, you're going to do 20 push press, 40 double unders, and max burpee lunges. So you get your 60 seconds rest. If you're using the same weight, next 3 rounds just going to be the same 20 reps. If you're ascending in weight, going to go down from 18 to 16 to 14 to 12. Trying to keep that pace, trying to match those numbers on those jumping lunges. Three, two, one. "60 seconds. Try and recover, try and breathe as much as you can. If you're adding on that weight, we're going down to 14 reps. If not, if you're staying at the same weight, still those 20 reps. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Try and control your breathing. Big belly breaths. Try and bring your heart rate down. Going in 20 seconds. If you're down to that final weight, 14 reps. Or 12 reps, sorry. If you're still up there, the same weight, still lose 20 reps. 5, 3, 2, that's 30 seconds. Five, 3, 2. That's that, breathe. Try and stay up on your feet. Keep your chest up. Oh, nasty. Okay. Try and recover. We're going to go into our first stretch, okay? We're going to go down into that capsule stretch. I'm going to take one arm, bring it across the front of the body. The other arm goes straight up overhead. Trying to get both shoulders to the ground, okay? So the pit of your shoulder to the ground and the front of the other shoulder to the ground. One arm goes across, one arm goes up. Really trying to sink the chest and the shoulders down into the ground. If you need a wee bit of help, the arm which is across your body, that same leg, you can bring up 90 degrees, okay? I'll show you on the other side. You can't see my right leg. Try and breathe. Bring that heart rate back down as quick as you can. And switch it over. Make that nice and slow. Okay? Left arm in below, right arm out in front. If you need, as I said, if you need now a wee bit of stretch, that same leg, Bring up to 90 degrees. Trying to keep the hips down as well as the shoulders, okay? Really trying to reach with this hand. Reaching up, really dropping the chest down. And relax, we're going to come out of that. Okay, so I'm going to jump up. I'm going to try and grab that kettlebell, that plate, whatever you have. I'm going to try and stretch out those calves and hamstrings a wee bit. As long as you have something you can kind of step up against, like that, this is fine. If you don't have anything you can step up against, you can step up against a wall or something nice and soft, like so. Really try and pull your hips in, trying to squeeze those quads, keeping the toe up, okay? So we're going to go here for roughly 20 to 30 seconds each side. Foot up, or foot right behind it, nice and locked out, trying to touch the kettlebell or the floor. If you can go on down, be my guest. Really turning on the quad, really squeezing the quad, pushing that knee back, really locking it out. And relax. We're going to switch it over onto that same leg, or that other leg, same exact thing. Really pulling that toe up, squeezing the quad, feeling a nice deep stretch down the hamstring and the calf. Heart rate should be well down now. You should almost be back to normal. Feel like you could do that again. And relax. Well done. Go and eat, drink, do whatever you fancy, other than burpee lunges and push press and double unders, because that was horrendous. Thanks guys.